Welcome to the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I am your host, the Game Changer, Wes Troop. And if you've been keeping up with the channel, you'll know I'm slowly but surely going through some of the great films in the Criterion Collection, and according to the latest Sight and Sound poll, this is considered to be the greatest film of all time. So it's time to hop back in our mint-flavored time machine and go back to the year 1975, where we're going to take a look at number 484 in the Criterion Collection, my review of the 1975 drama, Jeanne Dielman, coming up now. Jeanne Dielman, a lonely, widowed housewife, does her daily chores, takes care of her apartment where she lives with her teenage son Sylvain, and turns the occasional trick to make ends meet. However, something happens that changes her safe routine. So what did I think of Jeanne Dielman, 23 Quai du Commerce, 1080 Bruxelles? I thought it's a bold and effective drama. It's written and directed by Chantal Akerman, who's also known for directing films such as J'ai tout il elle, Les Rendezvous d'Anna, and News from Home. The film made its debut at the Cannes Film Festival on May 14, 1975, and then would get a wider release in France on January 21, 1976, where it was met with mixed reactions from critics. It has since gained a cult following and has received praise from the film community. Before sitting down and watching this film, it's important to realize what you're about to watch. Make sure you can give your full attention. You might want to watch it in parts and put your phone on the other side of the room. The film is 3 hours and 20 minutes of stationary shots covering 3 days of Jeanne's life. There's very little dialogue throughout, as well as minimal action. Akerman was really trusting the audience to give the film their undivided attention, and if you stay with it, I feel like it's an experience worth taking. The film shows you things you don't normally see, as we're along for the ride to see Jeanne's daily routine, from making dinner, cleaning the bathroom, as well as other household tasks, running errands around town, and the less obvious daily chore of prostitution before her son comes home from school. It's interesting to see how precise and meticulous Jeanne is with her routine on the first day, and then the next day something is amiss and she starts to stray from the routine and make mistakes, and it becomes more tense as it goes on. It's also hard for her to sit still and seems like she's always on the move. We learn more about the character's past through conversations she has with her son, such as what her life was like before the death of her husband. With this lack of dialogue, it gives the audience the chance to try to figure out the characters' motivations and what they're thinking. I feel like there's quite a few interpretations you could make, and it makes for a nice conversation piece. There's a number of messages throughout about the meaning of life, society, and not taking time for granted, but it's subtle and doesn't feel preachy. The ending is rather surprising as well. Delphine Seyrig stars as Jeanne Dielman, the widowed mother who performs a mundane routine every day, and Jean Ducourt as Sylvain Dielman, Jeanne's teenage son. In 2022, the film was voted as the greatest film of all time in the Sight and Sound's critics poll published by BFI. Jeanne Dielman is a very unique and powerful experience, and while it may not be an obvious recommendation to a casual movie fan, it's a must-see for true cinema addicts. Number-wise, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10, which gives it the A-list rating of A-list approved. That's right, it gets the A-list seal of approval. Alright, well that's the show. I'll be back with another review very soon. But until then, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe right here on YouTube. YouTube.com/Westside515. Like the show on Facebook, Facebook.com/WestTroopAlist. And of course, you can follow me on the Instagram and Letterboxd at WestAlist. Until next time, Troop out.